Facts about Mariah Carey. Where did Mariah Carey go to school? Mariah Carey did well at the subjects she liked in elementary school, showing interest in music, art and literature. Carey displayed an interest in music from an early age, sneaking the radio under her covers from the age of 4, and she began writing poetry and adding melodies to them during school. She graduated from Harborfield High School in 1987. Carey demonstrated ability with the whistle register from early on, but only began to control it with the help and training of her mother. Carey wrote songs with Gavin Christopher during high school. She composed her first song with Christopher in his father's basement and moved in with 4 other female students. Mariah Carey's name was inspired by music. Carey was named after They Call the Wind Mariah, a song from the musical Paint Your Wagon. Her full name is Mariah Angela Carey. She was born in Huntington, New York, on March 27, 1970, to an Irish-American mother Patricia Hickey and an African-American/Venezuelan father Alfred Roy Carey. Who is Mariah Carey's family? Mariah Carey is the daughter of Alfred Roy Carey and Patricia, née Hickey. Her mother was an opera singer and vocal coach before getting married, whilst her father was an aeronautical engineer. Patricia's family disowned her for marrying a black man, and Mariah Carey grew up largely ignored by her mother's side of the family and said that she felt neglected by them. Mariah Carey's parents divorced when she was 3. Mariah lived with her father, whilst her 2 siblings Allison and brother Morgan stayed with their mother. Mariah kept her singer-songwriter works a secret from her mom. Her mother was a mezzo-soprano New York City opera singer and a freelance vocal coach. Though introducing Mariah to classical opera, Patricia never pressured her to pursue a career in it, as she never seemed interested. She said Patricia had never been a pushy mom. She never said, "Give it more of an operatic feel. I respect opera like crazy, but it didn't influence me." Who has Mariah Carey married? Carey has been married twice. Her first marriage was to Tommy Mottola in 1993. The couple's marriage began to deteriorate and they announced that they were separating in 1997. Their divorce was finalized in 2000. Mariah Carey then met Nick Cannon, whom she married in 2008. The couple filed for divorce in 2014 and finalized their divorce in 2016. Carey then got engaged to James Packer in 2016, however they ended their engagement in October of that year. Mariah studied cosmetology in Manhattan before making it big. To afford her rent, she worked a number of odd jobs to support herself, including hat/coat checker, hostess, hair sweeper in hairdressing salons, and waitress. The story behind Mariah's big break has been described as a modern-day Cinderella tale. In December 1988, Carey accompanied Brenda K. Starr to a record executives gala, where she handed her demo tape to the head of Columbia Records, Tommy Mottola, who listened to it on his way back home. After the first 2 songs, he was so enamored of Carey's voice that he returned to the event, only to find that she had left. After searching for Carey for 2 weeks, he immediately signed her. She went on to marry Mottola in 1993. What was Mariah Carey's net worth? Mariah Carey has an estimated net worth of $300 million, mostly accumulated, thanks to the $200 million worth of record sales she has achieved over the course of her career. She has also earned a considerable amount of money from her endorsements and business ventures. Mariah Carey has released a number of fragrances over the years and makes money off of her tours and branded merchandise. Mariah's fans are known as her Lambily. According to the Lambily website, Mariah started calling her loved ones, friends, and fans lambs in 2000. It originated as a term of endearment but has been speculated that it refers to her fans acting like lambs, following the leader. Mariah holds the record for the longest-running #1 song in history together with Boyz II Men. The song, One Sweet Day, spent 16 weeks in the top position on the Billboard Hot 100. The band and Carey wrote the song together. And interestingly enough, Mariah has writing and producing credits on almost all of her recorded material, an uncommon practice among many female pop stars. Mariah's dogs live better lives than most people. She has 8 Jack Russell Terriers. Their names are, the Good Reverend Pow Jackson, Muttley P. Gore Jackson III, Jill E. Beans, Pie Pitty Jackson, Cha, Jackie Lambchops, JJ and Squeaky Beans. From spending £28,000 a year on spa treatments for them to flying them all by private jet for a 5-star canine vacation at the luxury Paw Seasons Doggy Hotel in Bristol, where she gave staff personalized daily menus to follow for each of them, Mariah's dogs are living the life. Mariah has a 5-octave range, which is 2 octaves higher than normal soprano. She also has the ability to reach notes beyond the 7th octave. Referred to as the Songbird Supreme by the Guinness World Records, she was ranked first in a 2003 MTV and Blender magazine countdown of the 22 greatest voices in music, as voted by fans and readers in an online poll. Mariah suffered a physical and emotional breakdown in 2001. She spent 2 weeks recovering in a Connecticut mental hospital, 2 months before the release of Glitter. The cause was extreme exhaustion. The height of her decline was a bizarre appearance on MTV's TRL. She showed up unannounced, started to strip off her clothes and said, "If you don't have ice cream in your life, sometimes you just might go a little bit crazy," to which host Carson Daly responded, "That's a metaphor for a lot more, I'm sure." Mariah once demanded 20 white kittens and 100 white doves as part of her rider. When City Press asked Justin Van Wyck, the CEO of Big Concerts, about any backstage demands the singer may have made for SA shows, he replied by email, "I'm not at liberty to disclose them, but I can say that Mariah Carey is the diva of all divas." How did Mariah Carey's career start? Mariah Carey's career started to take off after she accompanied a friend to a record executives gala where she passed out a demo tape to the head of Columbia Records, who listened to it and became interested in her after only 2 songs. He searched for her for 2 weeks and then signed her to Columbia Records. Columbia spent more than $1 million promoting her debut album Mariah Carey. The album reached the top of the Billboard 200 and won her Best New Artist. Her second album, Emotions, was released the following year. Fans started to ask about her touring after her second album, but she claimed to suffer from stage fright. People began to say that she wasn't capable of singing with the 5-octave vocal range that she was known for when performing live, so she booked an appearance on MTV Unplugged. What was Mariah Carey's career breakthrough? Mariah Carey achieved global acclaim after marrying Sony Music head Tony Mottola and releasing a number of albums including Music Box, Merry Christmas and Daydream, which included a number of her most successful singles. She adopted more hip-hop elements into her music with her album Butterfly. She was named one of the most successful artists of the 1990s by Billboard. After 11 years with Columbia Records, she signed a recording contract with Virgin Records. However, her next album Glitter was not successful and she signed with Island Records the following year. What has Mariah Carey done since her career breakthrough? Her following album, The Emancipation of Mimi, became the second best-selling album of the year. Her 2008 single Touch My Body was her 18th #1 single in the United States. Mariah Carey has become the second best-selling female artist in the United States over the course of her career. Dear viewers, do not forget to subscribe, like and comment for the development of our channel. Stay with love.